Each individual is a unit in this universe, in this world. And all these individuals put together is called the community or the nation or the world itself. Apart from the individuals, there is no world. All of you put together without any distinction and differences, all your minds put together is the world outside. So if the majority of the minds are selfish, arrogant, utterly egocentric, vulgar, without a character, that society, that community will be of the same character. The nation, there is no nation, only a country where a population lives. There is no integrity between them. And internationally, no understanding. Individual, through individual perfection alone, world perfection can be aspired. This is the conclusion arrived at by the great thinkers of the past.
Hari Om. In this month of festivities of Janmashtami, of Ganesh Utsav and Onam, we welcome you all to yet another festival, the book launch of Life and Aradhana by the Central Chinmaya Mission Trust Education Cell. What better setting than the Ganesh Utsav for staging this grand function?
This book launch is an Aradhana, the celebration of values.
Aradhana, the celebration of knowledge.
Aradhana, the celebration of life itself. And to invoke the divine blessings on this occasion, we invite on stage Sri Ramesh Kulkarni and Srimati Sujata, music teachers at the Chinmaya International Residential School, Coimbatore.
We request the most distinguished dignitaries on the dais to light the lamp of auspiciousness for the program.
वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा।
हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। तू स्वर की देवी, ये संगीत है तुझसे, हर शब्द तेरा है, हर गीत तुझसे। तू स्वर की देवी, ये संगीत है तुझसे, हर शब्द तेरा है, हर गीत तुझसे। हम हैं अकेले, हम हैं अधूरे, तेरी शरण है, हमें प्यार दे माँ। हम हैं अकेले, हम हैं अधूरे, तेरी शरण है, हमें प्यार दे माँ। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। मुनियों ने समझे, गुनियों ने जाने, वेदों की भाषा, पुराणों की बानी। मुनियों ने समझे, गुनियों ने जाने, वेदों की भाषा, पुराणों की बानी। हम भी तो समझे, हम भी तो जाने, विद्या का हमको अधिकार दे माँ। हम भी तो समझे, हम भी तो जाने, विद्या का हमको अधिकार दे माँ। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। तू श्वेत वर्णी कमल पे विराजे, हाथों में वीणा मुकुट सर पे साजे। तू श्वेत वर्णी कमल पे विराजे, हाथों में वीणा मुकुट सर पे साजे। मन से हमारे मिटा के अंधेरा, हमको उजालों का संसार दे माँ। मन से हमारे मिटा के अंधेरा, हमको उजालों का संसार दे माँ। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ।
समस्त जन कल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं। सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं, सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्।
I found a spark and placed it in a forest, and from it arose a huge conflagration, wrote the great poet Subramanya Bharatiyar. Our Gurudev, Swami Chinmayananda ji, set the spark of spiritual renaissance of India in the year 1951. The conflagration that rose from that spark took the shape of spiritual, social, cultural, and educational movements over 7 decades.
The inauguration of the first Chinmaya Vidyalaya at Kollangod, Kerala in 1965 marked the genesis of Chinmaya educational movement. The Chinmaya Education Cell was eventually formed to guide and monitor the standards of education and vision implementation.
The CCMT Education Cell is now led by a board of members with an eminent educationist from the Chinmaya ranks, Srimati Shanti Krishnamurthy, as its director. She has been one of the longest serving members of the Chinmaya Education Cell.
With over 40 years of experience in education and national awards to her credit, she has infused the work of Education Cell with greater enthusiasm. Who would be more appropriate to welcome all of us to yet another milestone of the Chinmaya education movement? Over to Srimati Shanti Krishnamurthy for the welcome address.
Only through individual transformation, the nation's transformation is possible, pronounces our Pujya Gurudev, the great master of Vedanta. Thus, out of his aspiration to create a better society, he established the first school in Kerala. We at Chinmaya Vidyalayas are fortunate that we belong to the lineage of that great visionary, a man of perfection. Swamini Vimalananda, an ardent disciple of Gurudev, concretized the Chinmaya Vision program and disseminated the vision, and thus provided a structured direction to the schools in 1996. That was indeed an important milestone for all the schools. Today, the society looks up to Chinmaya institutions as pioneers in providing value-based education. Yes, CVP has made our schools as schools with a difference. Today is indeed an important day, adding a new dimension to our VE classes by launching the value education series Life and Aradhana, completely based on CVP. My prostrations to Pujya Gurudev, Pujya Guruji, Swami Swarupananda, the Global Head Chinmaya Mission. My humble pranams to Swami Vimlananda, Swami Mitrananda, and Swami Anukulananda, the members of the Chinmaya Mission, the board members of the CCMT Education Cell, the Yuva Kendra members of the Chennai chapter, the principals, teachers, and parents of our Vidyalayas. A special greeting and welcome to Sri Emmanuel Joseph, Director Academic CBSE, who has given us an inspiring foreword for the book. I have also great pleasure in welcoming the Oxford University Press members who have partnered with us in bringing out this series. I extend a warm welcome to all the viewers. I once again take this opportunity to invite all of you for this launch ceremony. Hari Om.
Thank you, Madam Shanti, for your warm words of welcome.
Swamini Vimalananda ji was an architect by training. It's no wonder that structures and systems fascinate her and come naturally to her. Not just in the case of buildings of brick and steel, but also in the case of knowledge.
She is a chief architect of the Chinmaya Vision program. Her talks are in great demand across audience of all ages. She spearheaded the Chinmaya education movement for many years as the director of Chinmaya Vision program. The numerous training programs that she crafted include the Parivartan, Netritva, the various Sangams, and the Goshtis. She also implemented the Bal Sevak training programs and created the LEAP Bhagavad Gita study course for colleges.
Let's now listen to Swamini Amma expound the essence of Chinmaya Vision program in the context of modern education.
Hari Om and Namaskar. The thoughts, words, and the deeds of a great master never go in vain. They are amogha. They actualize. Sooner or later, many times in their own lifetimes, but sometimes even after they have passed away. Pujya Gurudev Swami Chinmayananda Ji was one such great master. During his lifetime, so many of his projects he started, nourished, flourished, but some of them actualized even after he passed away, and they are still, new projects are being born. One great project or vision, if I may say, a movement, was the Chinmaya education movement. Right now, there are more than 100 Chinmaya Vidyalayas and Chinmaya colleges, and very recently, the Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyalaya, which is a concrete form of this great movement. This entire movement is guided by his vision, which is called the Chinmaya Vision program, commonly referred to as CVP. CVP is a holistic education program which covers every aspect of life and human personality. It has 4 main components. The first, the integrated development, which is a very beautiful blending and growth of all 4 layers of a human personality: the physical, the emotional, the intellectual, and the spiritual. Without any one of them, human life is unfulfilled. The second aspect of this program is Indian culture, very vital for us growing in this country. Patriotism, which was very, very dear to Pujya Gurudev, and a universal outlook. Now, this program, CVP, is being administered or is actualized in 2 ways. value education and value-based education. Value education is something that is done, the values are inculcated in a specific time during the school hours. Whereas value-based education is something, the values are inculcated in and through every subject. Curricular, co-curricular, and extracurricular activities. Both are required. One may say that if value education is there, then what is the need for value-based education? Values are universal. Values are something that is there in every aspect of our life and through all the knowledges. And therefore, if value-based education is not there, it becomes something divorced from life, from our day-to-day existence. Ethics pervade education, law, journalism, politics, etc. And therefore, value-based education gives this basis of education. If there is value-based education, then what is the need for value education? Is there any need for that? Yes. In value education classes, especially the classes are important, there is a special focus on the value. The importance and the need of the value is understood. The various aspects of the value are explored and the total scope is dealt with. And therefore, a value education class is also vital and very important in education. Also, value education serves a very, very important purpose. It covers what is called the whole brain thinking, which means it answers the why, what, how, and who of all values. So, value education becomes very important in our education system. Now, about 25 years back, this CVP was launched in the Chinmay Vidyalaya, R.S. Puram. Now is the 25th, the silver jubilee year of CVP, the silver lining. So I'm so happy that in this silver jubilee year of the Chinmay Vidyalaya, Chinmay Vision program, and the golden jubilee year of the school in which it was launched, we are doing something very special. And what is that? We are launching a new series of value education books. The new value education series called Life and Aradhana. I went through these books. They are very comprehensive, interesting, and I'm very thrilled, in fact, that this program, the National Education Policy was launched recently, July 2020. And so many aspects, in fact, almost all aspects of the CVP are covered in the National Education Policy. I think that is great. It is very thrilling. We have really something to celebrate. And that celebration takes the form of this new series of books. I really compliment the team that came together to make this book under the leadership of Swami Mitranand Ji and Srimati Shanti Krishnamurti. They have worked very hard. You can see the efforts put in. And I'm very happy that it's filled with a lot of activities and, stories and covering all aspects of the CVP beautifully. CVP does this, it transforms individuals. And I'm sure this new series of value education program will be a wonderful tool which helps in this transformation. My good wishes for this project, my prayers for the grace of Pujya Gurudev, Lord Ganesha, for the success and the continued success of this project. May all be happy. Prayers for the well-being of everyone. Hari Om and Namaskar.
Do you know what is unique about waterfalls and rivers? They have been there for centuries, yet they always have fresh water every moment. So too, Swamini Amma's talks are like the waterfall that is full of fresh ideas and ever refreshing. Thank you, Amma, for your invigorating talk.
We have with us Swami Anukulanandaji, one of the zonal directors of the Chinmaya Education Cell. He is a resident director of the Chinmaya International Residential School. Many of you may have met him through the workshop sessions on CVP. Swamiji was one of the core team members that created this series of celebrating life and Aradhana. We invite Swamiji to present the journey of this series from its conception to its manifestation. Over to Swami Anukulanandaji.
It is not every day that we get to be part of a mega event, a milestone. And I pray and I thank Pujya Gurudev for giving me this opportunity to be part of this great event. In India, worship, Aradhana, has a unique, a different meaning. It is the supplication of the ego and the invocation of the Supreme in us, thus leading to the realization that we ourselves are the ultimate truth, the ultimate reality. The infinite itself is nothing but we ourselves. The realization of this truth makes life a celebration. And it is such an Aradhana that is aimed through the education imparted by our rishis. Such a life is a life of Aradhana. Such a life is an Aradhana of the Lord Himself. And that life is a life of great celebration. Pujya Gurudev worked his entire life at this transformation of people from being ordinary victims of life to become masters of their own destiny. How can this transformation happen? It can happen only when the character of the person is transformed. The values build the character of the person, and therefore, to build the right values into the people's personality can transform them into great people of the entire generation. Such education, which transforms the entire personality, is true education. It is aimed at that even this particular book series has been attempted. The entire genesis of this book series started when Oxford University Press approached Pujya Swami Mitranandaji in Chennai, requesting him to come out with a book that they can publish. Swamiji suggested to them, why not publish an entire series of value education for the Chinmaya Education Cell? The ideation team was formed at Chennai of professionals from different fields, of principals, of IT professionals, of policymakers, of yoga experts, of people from creating children's games. And such people came together as youngsters, eager to transform the generation. The team of authors were also culled out from them. And over 18 months, the work went on of research, writing and rewriting, and again proofreading in order to check whether this knowledge was age appropriate. Thus, over time, this book, Life and Aradhana, has ultimately come into manifestation. This book is unique because it covers every aspect of the personality of the child. At the physical level, there are lessons which teach us what is our body type and how to understand that. It also teaches us what is the kind of diet that we should have so that our body can produce the best what it can be. At the mental level, there are lessons which teaches us how to understand our emotions, how to handle the negatives in us, and also how to nurture what is the most beautiful in us. Many of us find it difficult to understand what we really are. The intellectual development lessons teaches us about Swadharma. Imagine children as young as in 7th standard understand what they are born to be. Such youngsters will become great people, knowing their potential and manifesting that. Skills of analytical abilities, skills of observation are also covered in the intellectual development. The spiritual development aspect is most unique because the philosophies which have been missed out in the regular curriculum has been covered in this book. Not just that, the spiritual techniques which were part of our tradition and which has been missed out is also covered in this particular book. Let's remember that what is out of sight is out of mind. And therefore, this book has brought through its lessons the spiritual techniques into the sight of every family that is going to be part of this education. In Indian culture, for the first time, probably even after Indian independence, we have covered the Saraswati Sindhu civilization, the most ancient civilization or the most advanced civilization of those times in the entire world. Probably this is the first book which has ever covered these lessons. We also thank Dr. Kalyan Ramanji, Dr. Ram Mohanji, and Professor Michel Danino, who are great experts, who are great Indologists, who have contributed their knowledge, their research, which could be incorporated in these lessons. Our children will develop true Indianness, and at the same time, they will also be citizens of the world. How many of us have read about Paramveer Chakra, Yogendra Yadav? Our books cover Paramveer Chakras to inspire patriotism in children. At the same time, the idea of being the citizen of the world is covered by covering cultures of different countries. We cover gods of different countries. We cover dresses of different countries. And also instill in the children the sense of duty towards the citizens of the world, duty towards the environment, duty towards one's own self and God Himself. This book, we expect to create the transformation that Pujya Gurudev envisioned in the Chinmaya Vision program in the Chinmaya Vidyalayas. This book is not meant only for the children of Chinmaya Vidyalayas. We wish that every child in this country or every child in this world gets the opportunity to read these lessons, to imbibe these values, to live them, and thus to transform themselves and the world around. I conclude by thanking Pujya Gurudev and the entire parampara of the rishis, of the sages of India, who has given us this wonderful knowledge. I thank all the leaders of Chinmaya Mission who have given us this opportunity to bring out this book. We believe that life and Aradhana will empower children and teachers to truly celebrate life. Hari Om.
Hearing Swami Anukulanandaji, I must admit that the book does pack a punch. I can't imagine the kind of empowerment that this series will give to the children of many generations to come. This launch is a milestone, not just in the history of Chinmaya education movement, but also in the march of Indian history itself. Thank you, Swami Mitranandaji, for spearheading this initiative and manifesting it into reality. You have created an indelible mark in Chinmaya Mission for great national level initiatives. Our gratitude also goes out to the entire ideation team and the authors as well.
The moment that we all have been awaiting has now arrived to launch this great series of value education, life and Aradhana. We are honored to have Swami Swarupanandaji, the global head of Chinmaya Mission, right amongst us. Swamiji is truly a globetrotter in every sense of the word. From his early days as a young brahmachari of Chinmaya Mission, Swamiji traveled across the world, inspiring thousands of devotees with his invigorating talks. Swamiji established and headed the Chinmaya Mission centers in Southeast Asia and Australia.
It was in 2018 that Guruji, Swami Tejomayanandaji, handed over the responsibility of being the global head of Chinmaya Mission to Swami Swarupanandaji. With Swamiji's vast administrative experience and able guidance, Chinmaya Mission continues to reach Pujya Gurudev's vision to more and more people.
We welcome you all to be a witness at this great moment, the launch of Life and Aradhana by Pujya Swami Swarupanandaji. We also request Pujya Swamiji to give us his blessings in the form of his innate words of wisdom.
Swamiji would be also handing over the first copies of the book to Swami Anukulanandaji, to Srimati Shanti Krishnamurti, to Srimati Meera Jackson, Principal of Chinmaya Vidyalaya Vadavalli, and to Srimati Rajeshwari, Principal of CIRS.
The greatness of our Bharatiya culture, Samskriti, is that keeping the foundations firm in truth and right knowledge, its tenacity is there because of its adaptability over the ages. In the middle of the battlefield of Kurukshetra, we can see Sri Krishna doing exactly that. The ancient traditional knowledge of the Vedas, adapting it right into the social structure of that time, Sri Krishna adapted that very same knowledge of life and gave it to Arjuna newly packaged so that it would fit in the times of Arjuna. Pujya Gurudev Swami Chinmayananda ji also did the same in our modern times. I am very, very happy that true to the spirit of our great avatars, rishis, and our Guru Parampara, Chinmaya Mission ventures forth on another new project of bringing out a new value-based education series of books to celebrate life and Aradhana. And I'm very happy to release this book today And it also happens to be the 25th year of our Chinmaya Vision program, which is the program for value-based education in all our schools, that makes our schools a school truly with a difference, a school the way homes should be. Life and Aradhana. And I invoke the blessings of Bhagwan and all the great masters of knowledge, that it benefits the life of the maximum students to grow into people that make life for themselves and everyone beautiful. Life and Aradhana. And I would like to present this book, which was created by our Central Chinmaya Mission Education Cell, and I particularly would like to mention the contribution of Swami Mitrananda in steering this project. Please come and receive. Life is what we make it. It is our values that build our character. And the life we live depends upon the character that we have built. Our education system is not just to give us information, but to build our character in such a way that when we face all our life situations, sometimes easy, sometimes challenging, we meet it with dignity, we meet it with our noble values uncompromisingly. Life can be a heaven or life can be a hell. It is finally our virtues that we develop from childhood through our upbringing and particularly through our education system that goes to build the firm foundation of our noble character and behavior. Life need not be a cumbersome journey. When there is positivity in the mind, and the mind has got the calmness, the purity, and alertness not only to understand, gain knowledge, but at the same time have the alertness when and how to apply our knowledge with the right values. Not only evolving ourselves, but most important is also that by transforming ourselves we help transform the world. This series of value education books, not only for our Chinmaya Vidyalayas, we pray that it reaches to the maximum amount of schools and students and their families to build that character of our nation whose ancient heritage we can be so proud of, and we have to make our present in such a way that the future world will look up at this generation with that great pride of our Bharatiya heritage. I congratulate all the people who have made this beautiful book by which learning becomes fun, living becomes fun, and life becomes a celebration, life and aradhana. Hari Om.
Thank you, Pujya Swami Swarupanand Ji, for launching this series. As Swamiji mentioned, we are sure that celebrating life would become more meaningful with life and aradhana.
In his talk, Swamiji thanked the ideation team and the authors of the book series. But who are they? I'm sure that you are as curious to meet them as we are.
So, we have put together a small presentation bringing the team behind life and aradhana to you.
Namaste, my name is Rohini. I'm an entrepreneur and yoga teacher at Chennai Yoga Studio. I worked in the physical education section for the value education books. And for me, the most exciting part of working on this was to take the essence of yoga and then storytell it in a way that you could practice it and not just understand the asana, but also understand the essence behind every pose that you do.
Hari Om, I'm Yashaswini, a public policy consultant, and it was a great privilege and learning journey for me to author the emotional transformation section and also compile and edit the Life and Aradhana series set of books. I believe and I trust that this set of books will bring about a great transformation, just not in the student community, but also in parents, teachers, and in fact in the whole society around them. My best wishes for the entire community that perusses this book. Thank you.
Hari Om, my name is Sushil Mundra. I work as a product manager in an IT company. I worked on the intellectual development module. I am so grateful to be associated with this book, Life and Aradhana, which will be transforming and touching millions of people and their lives. All the best. Thank you very much.
Hari Om. My name is Harsha Murlidhar, and though I'm an entrepreneur by profession, my passion has always been teaching. Me, along with my team, were given this amazing opportunity to author the spiritual development of this book called Life and Aradhana. It was inspiring, it was hectic, it was full of learning, but we were so happy that we could pass on the knowledge and we could connect one generation to the other. Let Life and Aradhana trigger and transform whoever it touches. Hari Om.
Hari Om. I'm Radha Narayanan and I'm an entrepreneur in the field of education and Indian culture. This project on patriotic development in the book series called Life and Aradhana was very inspiring to me even as an adult. So imagine how inspiring it will be for young minds. So it is told that more we learn about something, the more we fall in love with it. And the more we love something, the more proud we'll be. So imagine a society created by these young minds who are inspired and super proud of all that they have inherited as proud Bharatiyas. Imagine how the society will be. And I'm sure this book is going to create such a society. Congratulations to all those who worked on various different sections for this book. And Kudos to the team who is taking this forward. Namaste, Hari Om.
Hari Om, my name is Gayatri Panikar and I am a Balvihar Sevika. My team and I were involved with the Universal Outlook aspect for the series Life and Aradhana. Universal Outlook is all about helping the child understand where they stand in the grander scheme of things. So it essentially deals with helping the child understand about themselves, their relationship with the world around them, their relationship with God, and their relationship with the cosmos as a whole. It also instills in the child a sense of responsibility towards all these aspects. It was fun brainstorming, listening to other people share their ideas. The learning involved in this for us was probably the best takeaway. Thank you and Hari Om.
Hari Om, pronounced to Swami Mitrananda ji. I'm immensely delighted to know that the new series of value education books for Chinmaya Vidyalayas titled Life and Aradhana is ready for release. I believe values are not just inborn, they have to be ingrained in the students both by the school as well as by the parents. Swamiji always used to insist that value education classes have to be the most vibrant and teachers have to be at their creative best. And that's why Swamiji insisted that we came up with the new series of activity-based books for value education. We had initial discussions and brainstorming sessions with Swami Anukulananda ji and Swami Mitrananda ji. Later on, the members of the Chinmaya Yuva Kendra joined, who developed them into very engaging activity-based modules. And I'm very sure that this is going to be the most sought after value education books, and many other schools outside the Chinmaya family will also be looking forward to using them. I wish the series a great success. Hari Om.
Thank you all for all your wishes. It was great to hear your experiences and the growth that you had in the process of creating this series. Self-unfoldment through service to humanity was Gurudev's vision in initiating various Chinmaya mission projects. We are sure that this vision is fully realized in this project as well.
One of the greatest names in the profession of creating academic books is the Oxford University Press. They share with Chinmaya Mission the vision of service to humanity through knowledge as their core principle. We have been delighted that Oxford University Press came forward to design, to print, and distribute our book series, Life and Aradhana. We invite Mr. Yash Mehta, Executive Director, Sales of the Oxford University Press, to share his experience and his message in the making of this book series.
Hari Om, and a very, very warm greetings from Oxford University Press. It is a pleasure for us to have an association with Chinmaya. Oxford University Press is a department of University of Oxford, and it furthers the university's objective of excellence in research, scholarship, and education by publishing worldwide. And if I look at the Chinmaya mission, it is dedicated to global spiritual upliftment and Indian cultural renaissance. I can see quite a symbiotic relationship between OUP and Chinmaya. Chinmaya Academic Cell, under the able leadership of Mr. Shanti Krishnamurthy, has created a series of value education books for classes 1 to 8. And we as an OUP has curated this content, added the differences to it as an icing on the cake, and made sure that we engage the 21st century learners and the new age learners in a very effective and efficient manner. We also are responsible towards the distribution of the end product. In the first phase to all the students of Chinmaya schools and Chinmaya Vidyalayas. And I'm happy to state that in the second phase, both Chinmaya and OUP are committed to come up with an open market generic edition of the series, so that the maximum number of students and the schools can get benefited, which are not on the banner of Chinmaya. Talking on the specific of the course, as I mentioned, this is the value education series from level 1 to 8. The name of the series is Life and Aradhana, which has a quite deep-rooted meaning. It is a blend of age-appropriate stories and anecdotes that are well graded and very, very well structured. Together, with the activities that lead to an effective inculcation of core values. It aims at holistic development by covering the 7 developmental domain of human personality. It has got learning objectives which help provide brief on the aim, goals and the lessons. Very thought-provoking activities to reinforce the values learned. And did you know trivia, which are fascinating facts related to the lessons which have been learned. It also has teachers' handbooks, which encompasses the introduction of the course, component of Oxford Educate, which is digital resources and the digital support material, learning objectives of each lesson, detailed activity plan for each of the lesson, and the answer keys for the activities given in the course book. It also provides the video links to enhance the teaching learning experience. If we talk about the USPs of the product, it provides holistic learning experience, nurturing the student's physical, mental, and emotional, plus spiritual, part of it, which are very important and essential values of the life. It exposes the student to the cultural heritage of a country, teaching the importance of a country's rich past inherent values, and why it is essential to take a pride in our culture and the traditional values. It enables an universal outlook, considering the world as one big family. It enhances the interaction with the parents, bonding with the parents and children through discussion and activities, etc. I wish Chinmaya all the very best in its endeavor of global spiritual upliftment and the Indian cultural renaissance. Hari Om, and all the very best to the students who are consuming this content and the teachers who are using these resources. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Yash Mehta. The numerous illustrations and the inputs by the professional psychologist from your side have been valuable contributions from you. We look forward to the Oxford University Press making this book available to lakhs of children across the country.
The book has been released, and in fact, they have reached the schools. How are we to begin teaching? What about the training for us? That too has been taken care of by the Chennai team and Swami Mitranandaji. They have made video recordings of the training modules for some of the lessons for different classes. We now bring to you a short compilation of the training modules.
Hari Om, children. Your value education class for this year will be Life and Aradhana. That is the title of our new book. The second story is Aruna says cheese. There's a little girl, Aruna, and she says cheese. What is this story about? This story about is handling emotions. When you keep smiling, you look nice. And in everything what God offers us, we should learn to smile. You know what is the motto for our school? What Gurudev Swami Chinmayanandji gave us as motto? Keep smiling.
Some things that can happen to you. So you have to tell me, how will your face be? Okay? Will it be smiling or frowning? Upward see or downward see? Like that. Let us see, okay? So first, you are waking up in the morning and mommy is bringing your favorite dress and you're wearing your favorite dress that day to school. How would you feel? How will your face be? Smiling, correct? Yes. Now, you're going to school and then it is going to be your games period, your PT period. You're waiting. But then comes the rain. And because there's rain, your teacher tells you, no, nobody can go out to play. How will you feel? Upward see or downward see? Even then, like Aruna, we should keep smiling. Hi children, Hari Om. Welcome to the Holi session. You heard the story from Swamiji about why Holi is celebrated, how it is celebrated. You know, Holi is a very special festival because it is full of colors, right? So we are going to do one color activity now. Are you ready? Nicely and pull the thread. Let us see what came. Ah, did you see that? Isn't it very beautiful? Okay, we are going to do one more design like this. All you have to do is again dip it in color, then go spiral, spiral, circle, circle, side by side, and keep it down and pull it out. So make your happy Holi greeting cards. Happy Holi all of you. See you in the next session. Hari Om.
Hi kids, do you love stories? I absolutely love stories. And I think even yoga can be learned through stories. Shall we try? There was once upon a time a warrior, a strong, brave, young little warrior just like you. He stood in the warrior pose. So his right leg was in front, the left leg at the back. If you have a yoga mat, put it down and place your feet like this. And every morning when he woke up, he lifted his hands up to the sky and he always said, I believe in myself. I will win. I have a brave heart and I am kind to everyone. Will you repeat that? I believe in myself. I will win. I have a brave heart and I'm kind to everyone around me.
Today we are going to have a spiritual discussion. The little Vibhu came to his mother. Now the mother asked Vibhu, did you find out what is ocean? And little Vibhu said, ocean is big, where we can't see the beginning or end. Ah, very good. Then ocean is there up and also down. We go up and down only in the ocean. Whichever side we go, there is only ocean. Very good. And then Vibhu told his mother, we are born in the ocean only. We are living in the ocean only. And we move everywhere only in the ocean. So the mother said, only ocean has given birth to you. Whichever side you go is only ocean. Up is ocean, down is ocean. This side is ocean, that side is ocean. Ocean only gave us birth and we will disappear only in the ocean. And Vibhu was so happy. Both the mother goldfish and the little goldfish hugged each other and they went to eat and sleep. I love this story. Where is God? Is like the little Vibhu asking, where is ocean? You have to be consistent in your practice. Only then you can be top. So if one has scored second highest goals in the international soccer, that means he is such a hard-working player. Let us learn this from Sunil. that we also should be a leader like him, respecting all his team members, caring for all his team members, and taking them together. And even if they lose, he is a loser with a smile. He smiles and he loses a game and saying, fine, next game we can win. And his hard work made him score maximum goals in the world, second maximum goals in the world. So after Cristiano Ronaldo, it is Sunil Chhetri who has scored the maximum goals in the world. So let us be proud of this Indian and let us learn from him.
Hi kids, did you enjoy that story? Isn't this story of Sunil Chhetri so inspiring? He is one of my most favorite football players, and I hope after the story he is yours as well. Now I'm here to give you an activity. Are you ready? First activity, 3-part activity, okay? First one, I want you to get a timer on Mama's mobile, or there'll be even a clock at home. You can ask Mama to set a timer and check in 1 minute how many goals can you kick. Okay, you don't need to have a football pitch, nothing you need to have. Just mark a spot in your house away from all the things and see if you can kick anything into that small little spot, okay? In 1 minute, how many goals can you kick? Kids, today I have a really amazing story to tell you, and if you listen to the story carefully, there are going to be yoga poses intertwined through it. Exciting was it to learn about the Mars Orbiter mission. Today, you're going to make your own Mars Orbiter mission. Are you ready? So you can make your own mission to Mars rocket. Okay? Thank you so much, and I'll see you next week. Hari Om.
Thank you very much for the training modules. These modules will be made available to you soon. And once this period of pandemic passes, we can look forward to the Amulya Shiksha Value Education Training Program of the CCMT Education Cell.
Gratitude is the noblest of all human emotion. Gratitude connects us to the divine. To express our gratitude to the entire team that made this book series and this launch program possible, we once again invite Srimati Shanti Krishnamurthy, Director, Chinmaya Education Cell.
The journey of conceptualizing life in Aradhana began about 18 months ago, and with the grace of Gurudev and by the untiring efforts of many people, today we have launched the book. First of all, I would like to gratefully thank our dear Pujya Guruji for showering his blessings on us. We are grateful to Swami Swarupananda, the global head of Chinmaya Mission, for giving his blessings and taking time for this launch celebration. We gratefully acknowledge the contributions of Swami Vimalananda for the powerful compilation of the concepts of Chinmaya Vision program. We are extremely thankful to Swami Mitrananda and his team of Yuva Kendra members led by Kumari Yashaswini for their brilliant innovative ideas. Swami Anukulananda has played an immense role by authoring and guiding us at every step. We are grateful to you, Swamiji. We are thankful to Sri Bishwarup Mukhopadhyay, the Zonal Director, CCMT Education Cell, Srimati Vijayalakshmi, Srimati Lata Ganeshan, Srimati Vatsala Gopakumar, Srimati Gauri Lakshmi, the principals of the Chennai Chinmaya Vidyalayas for their unstinted support. We extend with gratitude our thanks to the Oxford University Press for the creative illustrations and coming forward to publish the book. Making a great impact to the book is the foreword given by Sri Emmanuel Joseph, Director Academic CBSE. Thank you very much, sir, for taking time out of your busy schedule for us. Your endorsement means a lot to us. I also thank the viewers for being a part of the celebration and for being with us today. The launch ceremony would not have been possible at all without the support of the staff of the Chinmaya International Residential School. On behalf of CCMT Education Cell, I express my heartfelt gratitude to all those who have contributed to the success of today's function. Our best wishes to our children for not just enjoy reading the book, but also have a transformational experience. Let Pujya Gurudev's blessings be the guiding light in the path of our journey. Hari Om.
Thank you, Madam Shanti. We too have been most delighted at the privilege bestowed upon us at hosting this program. We thank all the viewers for having been with us on this historic occasion.
And as we close with the Shanti part, to be recited by Sri Ramesh Kulkarni, we leave you with best wishes for a safe and happy Onam celebration. Thank you and Hari Om.
ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्छते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ